Morning all, welcome to another Chess24 Banter Blitz. Okay, so I thought I'd show you the discount code screen to start off with. It's a whopping 15% off if you use the voucher code Kingscrusher. So Kings plural, and you can challenge me or other streamers. You just turn up 20 minutes before, send your challenge off, and it goes into our challenge queue. Okay, now I'm going to go into the challenges myself. Let's mute over here. Let me know if audio visual is okay. Hope it is. Okay, first challenge, studio. Let's accept that. And okay, I'll play e4, I think. The board's okay. It's my nickname. Hang on, I need to zoom out to 100%. I think that's a little bit better. Okay. Okay, here, let's play knight f3. And bishop e5, put my sound effects higher. Hopefully my name should be there soon. Bishop b3 and castle. Right, so d3. Right, so if I play c3 now. And I put this, preserve this bishop. I want to play knight d2, perhaps rook e1, knight f1 to g3. Now on rook e1 there's knight g4, but perhaps rook e2 to defend f2. Well, I'm hoping that's plausible. Rook e2. So let's see, knight d2, knight f1, knight g3. It looks like, okay, I'm trying to undermine my d4 square there. Actually, can I not play d4? I've just realised I should have considered d4, because it looks as though d5 is winning a piece here. d4, ed, cd, and then d5 looks like a pretty good thing to do here. I think I was a bit stereotypical just then. A bit too stereotypical with what I played. With knight g3, I think I might have had this move earlier. Now with d5 on the cards. It looks awkward, this configuration for black, how d5 has been allowed. I'll take that. d5 looks to be very strong. Okay, so I'm just taking a piece here. This looks strong. I'm going to take on d6 here. I suppose b3 is a concern. I'll take on d6 if queen takes e5. If c takes, I think knight d4. So I'm actually holding b3, and perhaps knight gf5 is going to be good. So knight gf5 and maybe queen g3. Knight gf5. And queen g3 looks good. Threatening mate Yeah, Queen G4 here. So I can take on H6 and take on D7. Now perhaps Knight G4. I can take on A5 here. Actually, that gives the threat of rook takes for knight F6. If black's not careful. So rook B6, this does allow rook takes for knight F6. Alright. How do I get the knight out of trouble? Maybe the knight is lost. Okay, doesn't matter. I'll just play bishop d10. I'll give the knight back. Put the bishop on this nice diagonal. The pawns are fragmented. I think f4, f5, that sort of thing. So f5 here. The king can come out. Maybe to f4. Play for G4 slowly. Alright, I think I'll take that. I'll play the check. We'll take here. And take here. Okay, it looks pretty good now. Thanks to the game studio. Okay, next challenge, Don Williams today. C4 maybe. So we've had this line before. Quick E5 though. So putting the knight back, looks comfortable. Nice space advantage. I don't think check is that effectual right now. This F file could be dangerous, so I'll address this Queen H4. Can I just ask black to strengthen my center? Because I want to play bishop d3. Alright, okay. Maybe I could have just played bishop d3 there. Okay, it's an interesting forcing move a3. Maybe not strictly necessary to have played that. However, the dark square bishop looks, in conjunction with this semi-open f file, it looks pretty good, this position. If I cast the knight g5, or knight g5 coming up looks pretty dangerous. Especially if black castle, this looks like a really dangerous position, because of this semi-open f file looks very, very comfortable. So can I actually play that here? It looks dangerous, yes. Super dangerous. Okay, looks like if I take in a d5 maybe, or g4, there's knight h6. I think taking is very tempting for queen h5, or d5. It's all pretty tempting. g4 looks okay. I'll go with g4 for a moment. Right. I don't want to give too much counterplay. But it looks as though knight. If I go back with the knight. And then bishop e3. If I play bishop e3 after knight e7. I think I didn't want to activate the rook. Maybe knight f4 to h5 is possible after bishop e3. So say knight e7. Okay. If I hit the knight here, there's no knight f3 just yet. Okay. I take now and then knight f4 for knight g6. Mind you, cd. Okay, knight takes g6, rook g8. I'll take knight g6 here anyway. Possibly. And centralize the queen. Maybe d5 is on the cards here. Usefully, d5, because I'm supporting e5 here. d5 and bishop e3, just to connect my rooks. I think this looks good. If castles, there's always knight e7 check now anyway. So I'm not sure black should be in a hurry necessarily. Well, obviously it's good to generally castle. On check there's bishop e3. So let's see, ed, cd, knight goes back, bishop e3. All right, there. Well, there's takes for d6. Check. That looks pretty crushing, d6 check. All right, so I can play bishop e3. Okay, thanks for the game, Don. Yeah, I think there's some trouble in the opening there. Always blame the mouse. I think e3 for a default idea, I think. B3 to start off with. I think d4 coming up could be fun, potentially. Let's see, d4, cd, ed, knight d4, knight d4, ed, knight b5, knight c6, knight d4, knight d4. It's all getting a bit... Okay. If I play like this, is that too passive? Maybe I shouldn't have allowed d5 if it's possible. Try and target c5 here. ED. Because that d3 pawn looked a bit vulnerable. I wonder... Has black equalised with this d5? I hope not. Let's see. b7 is there for the taking. I think, given the circumstances, I'll take that. And put the bishop over here, maybe, to cover d3. Actually, g2 is hanging here. What am I doing? g2. Mind you, I get this h file. Maybe that's okay to offer h3. I should have put it back on g2. Okay. Oh, this is getting all a bit wild. Oh, just the exchange, winning the exchange. Can I play a3? I don't think that helps. Bishop d5. This bishop d5 doesn't look like a move I'd really want to play, but generally, there's knight d3 anyway. Bishop b1 just to cover d3 to avoid losing the exchange. This f4 for h3 is also pretty dangerous. Oh, hang on, knight f4 is surely handy here. It solves a problem or two with h3 and d3. Kick this guy. I could take that. As long as c3 isn't dropping off immediately. Queen d2 and then okay, queen e2 then. It's pretty forced. Well, there is knight a4 if I want to move this knight. Okay, there's knight h5 here as well. Move this. So I'll weaken that f6. Try and exchange off the bishops to weaken f6. Okay. Hang on. I've got queen g. No, there's bishop going back to g7. I've got bishop takes and knight takes c5 here. I think I'll use that for knight takes c5. Rook d6, there's knight b7 anyway. Rook c7, there's knight e6. Where does the rook go? Rook e7. Queen takes g5 on rook e7. Rook f7. Okay, I can just take that there. Take here. e4 to follow for rook takes d2, or just taking now. This gives me rook d7 for queen h6. Okay, so knight f3 is threatened. Can I play f4? There's queen e3. King g2, there's queen b7, f3. I think that's okay to play f3 there. Okay, so e3 is held at the moment. Maybe rook e2 in any case. I think h4, h5, h6 is going to be okay. h4, h5, h6. This is the form pawn attack. Getting a form pawn. It means rook g8, there's queen f6, for example, concretely. That form pawn is pretty dangerous. Oh, there's queen f4 here. Where does the knight go? There's a check to sort of get the queens off or win the knight. Alright, thanks to the game. Always been mouse. Yeah, that looked like a horrendous position for me. I think you had much better there, taking on h3. Bash 1. To a 3-minute game. So symmetrical. Kind of symmetrical to start off with. Rook b1. Maybe. All this. King h2. Or knight takes f4 here. I don't know, c3 might be vulnerable. Can this exchange? Okay. Knight, king h2 for knight g3. Rook d1. Knight g3. Rook d1. Okay, I'll get a pawn. Or not. No, that f4 is weak. How about f5 for a moment? And try rook f4 to try and get a pawn for the exchange. Or just taking as g takes. There's a check there though. Or taking on d6. Or the check. Taking on d6. But e takes. Right. queen over here. Maybe for queen f4 if rook g8. I don't mind pawn for the exchange here necessarily. So rook g8, queen f4. The option of rook g1. Okay, f6 for f7. I'm not just getting queens off. Okay, so knight e4. Knight g3. Okay, this is good for the form pawn here, I think. Isn't it? Or not? Maybe not. That pawn. Get the king up. Maybe the king's pretty precarious. Okay, can I put the knight somewhere interesting? Knight e4. Knight g5. Or king f5 for rook g4. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, thanks for the game. Okay, Cobra. Oh, knight takes e4. Knight takes e4 is on the cards, or bishop takes f2. Come on. Knight takes e4, bishop takes f2. Yeah, bishop takes f2 for knight takes e4. Come on. With the knight, yeah, this is a precarious situation. Knight d2. I think there's knight g4 anyway. On knight d2, if it takes, then there's bishop takes f2. So knight d2, knight g4. Knight g3. Okay, knight g3 is plausible. Yeah, knight g3 is plausible. It looks as though knight g3 is possible. I don't think I've got anything that clever after knight g3. Okay. h6. Okay, I think there's bishop takes f2 here though for knight g4. This one, I think there's knight g4. I'm wondering c5 looks annoying. So because it takes and then bishop a, there's queen a4 winning the bishop after. Queen a4 is going to be winning the bishop after. Oh well, maybe I'll use this c-file here with the king over there on d1. So rook, I'll use this c-file as a check, or queen f2 for the check first. So hitting g2 and bishop a4 looks strong. I want to hit g2 and cover e1 here. Alright, so knight b3, queen d... No, there isn't queen d4. Ah. I'll have to take the... not so easy. Can I hit this b4 for a moment? Double rooks. I hit b4 at least. Take out a pawn. And take out another pawn. There's quite a few pawns. This rook c7 could be a pain. I'll try and push these pawns. So b3. I'm hoping these pawns are good if they start moving. b5 and... Oh, hang on, didn't I have rook a2? Or not? Okay, there's my rook going to get trapped with king b2 at this rate. Okay, so I better be careful here about the rook being trapped. Okay, rook a1 might be a good idea at this point. Or not. Why is the rook trapped? Rook a4. If I don't want the rook trapped, I can hit e4. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I'm losing the pawns a bit. I can keep this one. I'll try and win d5 or something, or a3, or rook e2. Rook e2 trying to win those other ones. Oh, knight c4. Rook. Okay, this doesn't look entirely great idea, but okay, because of knight c4 taking d6. I'll try pushing this one, or okay, if I get the past h pawn, try and eliminate this one. So I've got that h pawn. Right, it's surely not a mating net. Knight f7, g5. Isn't that plausible? h5, h4, oh, it's mating that time again. Okay, I think I needed to get my king out. Let's just get the king some air before I do get mated. I can take that with relief. I think I was in big trouble there earlier. Yeah, that looked like big trouble on there with the pawns. Yeah, that's exciting. I think I was in big trouble. Okay, let's play knight f3 here. So e4, and then sort of, well, King's Indian attack position. I think it's used a lot by grandmasters in more in quicker time controls. This kind of thing. So knight c4. So not mainline, just it's revolving often around d5 here. But I mean, he's clearly stopped bishop g5 taking and then swinging the knight. That's a pretty nice plan. Swinging a knight to d5. However, with h6, okay, it stops bishop g5, but maybe knight h4 to f5, because that g6 is less possible with pawn on h6. So knight h4 to f5 looks like an idea. I'll go here. And now, interestingly, okay, that's interesting. Bishop e3. What does that do? G4. As soon as I play something like G4, there's always knight h7 and safeguarding the dark squares. So I need some plan here. Under a5 and bishop d2. Bishop going back to d2. So I give up that bishop. Or a5. I'll just give up this bishop. Isn't c5 actually a weakness to the last move? There's knight d4, c takes. Well, yeah. What is this about? They play knight takes. Rook takes, there's b6, I suppose. Knight takes. There's always c4 for knight b7. Knight takes b7, so c4 here, and then knight takes b7. So let's say knight. Okay, knight b6. Oh, knight takes is forking queen and rook in any case. Okay. This looks interesting now. Bishop takes. Queen e4. Or queen d2. Queen d2, there's queen c4. Maybe queen e4 for a moment. Actually, rook e3 to a3 looks good. Okay, but I have to address this now. Not easy. Rook e3 to a3? Is that too slow? It looks as though these should be targets. Rook e3 to a3. It looks as though a5 should be a target. Okay. But my b2 is a target. Okay. So queen c2 here, without any queen d5 stuff. Queen c2 is e4. Alright, I'll leave that for a moment. Let's just leave the attack there for a moment. Put the king on the light square at least. h4 take away g5. Queen c2. Alright, I can try and win a4 here. Can I not? Two rooks for the queen. So there's a check and bishop takes f7, threatens bishop g6. Although there's queen takes f5, hold on a sec. Maybe taking in here for rook a8 is better. Leaving the f5 because it's covering an escape square here. So if no, I can't take that though. G4, bishop h4 is on f2. That's not plausible. Rook b7 for bishop takes. Oh no, we're taking on f5. Actually, rook b7 for a7. He's going to hit f2 soon. Okay. h5, and then if takes, and then there's bishop g6 because of the supported pawn. h5 is plausible, maybe. Okay, I think I'll run with. I haven't got that much time to think about it. Play it like this: bishop f7, bishop g6, supported by h5. All right, so e3, huh? If I take here now. Oh, there's queen c6, doesn't matter, king h2, for bishop g6. Seconds, rook's hanging. Rook g8. Ooh, getting a bit scary, but in theory the two rooks should be okay. Yeah, it's dangerous because of bishop g6. That was hard to find in the time. h5, because I'm looking at this, but then just taking here. Okay, a bit of luck maybe there to find h5. Okay, it seemed okay. So blitz and me. Oh, do we have to do a countdown clock? 1 elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants, 4 elephants, 5 elephants, all playing chess. 6 elephants, 7 elephants, 8 elephants, 9 elephants, 10 elephants. Okay, on to the next game. That's all. Is it a quick d5? Maybe I should have. What's this over there? Tarash. Very aggressive Tarash, isn't it? After a lot of peace play. Not minding us that queen's pawn. Siegbert Tarash. Bishop e3. So knight e5. King h2 for f5 at some point. King h2 or f5 immediately. King h2, this diagonal looks uncomfortable. Mind you, d takes here looks plausible for f5. Mind you, just f takes knight d7. Oh, d takes looks plausible. Oh, it does look plausible. For knight d5. If I want more pressure on d5, this is the way to ramp it up, surely. Knight d7, knight takes d5. cannot just take on e4 and then king h2. That leaves black's pawn structure shattered. So queen c2 hits both c4 and e4. If I have queen c2, it looks good. Also, well, not much to say actually apart from queen c2. I was thinking f5, but that's not going to be good, is it, surely? Alright, queen c2 here. I'm not convinced anymore now. I'm not convinced. Okay, I'm not convinced. Is my bishop's kind of hemmed in on g2. It's not amused. Can I use this d file or something? Use the d file. Rook d6, trying to sort of avoid getting slaughtered on the on the queen side, trying to break up this bishop here. G4, trying to just break the pawn chain. On rook d8, there's bishop b6. That's good to know. Okay. Yeah, these pawns look dangerous. There is bishop b6. Is there not? Or is there some queen sack? This is a bit wild because this looks like a really dangerous pawn actually. Can I play g takes? And bishop takes e4 or not? There's rook d2 coming up, which is scary. Queen d1. Do I want to play g takes or queen d1? It's not amazing. Don't know. Queen d1 gives me queen d5 at least. Check. Then e6, but my opponent's pawn is getting dangerous, to say the least. Maybe e3 here. Or just going back. Hang on. If I just test going miserable blockade square. Queen d5 for rook c6 though. Hang on a sec. There's that way going behind the pawn. Maybe less miserable. Rook c6. Get this bishop into play, or bishop e4 here. Is there enough time for bishop e4? Oh, I don't know about that. I could optimistically think. No. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Let's check and then take the bishop. Opportunity, anyway. But he's queening with c2 potentially. Talk about just taking on b4 instead. I'll take on b4 instead. Knock out the two connected pass pawns. I have to blockade with my queen finally. Get my king round. To help or not? Okay, is there a perpetual check opportunity or e6 distraction? I think I might be doomed. Is there a check? Oh. Ouch. Okay, well played. Yeah, it is pretty dangerous. I should have carried on the checks. Okay. Ah. Well played. Ow. I think my last chance was just to take the perpetual. I thought I was getting away with it. I didn't see that, obviously. I was on the defensive throughout the game anyway. Okay. Queen d3, or is that plausible? Queen d3. Bishop e3 for rook d1. E takes for g5. Then there's maybe knight h5. Bishop e3 and rook d1, ad1. Okay, so rook ad1 and knight h5 looks okay. Alright, so this looks dangerous because g file looks good, knight d5 looks good, bishop h1, rook g1, that sort of stuff. And it looks pretty good here, I think. Bishop h1, rook g1 and knight d5. Okay, I'll take out that bishop, maybe. Can I win this pawn? And knight d5 looks dangerous. For knight, well, Freddie, knight takes e7. Why didn't I play knight takes e7? I was talking about it. For some reason I thought I'd defend this instead. Rook, okay. That was rather silly. Okay. Okay, there's check. Maybe queen takes d6 here. Is on f8. Or rook d2 first. Oh, hang on, there's knight h5. There's e5, I suppose. Okay, there's all sorts of goodies here. I don't know how. What's best? Rook d2, knight h5. Rook d2, rook f2. Or queen takes d6 is hitting b8 and f8 as well. I mean, queen takes d6 is tempting. c5, queen e5 for knight h5. This looks strong. Queen e5. Okay, this one for knight. h5 coming up. Oh, there's knight h4, rook f2. Just try and avoid being mated for a laugh. Okay. Is there knight h5 here? If I play knight h5 here, is that plausible? If like major checks from black. Hang on, there's bishop takes. Alright, it doesn't work. Rook d3, let's kick this queen then. Rook d3 then. Somewhere. That's probably much better idea. Right. Right. c6 is plausible, isn't that? c7, queen d8 check. We'll take here. Queen d8 looks... Okay, Queen d8, Bishop g8, Knight h5. And then Queen d4 after. On Rook c1 there might be Queen d4, okay. Okay, if I push the bishop back... Actually, isn't that takes check and then Rook d8? Pretty forcing sequence. Alright, thanks for the game, Olaf. Don rematch. Okay. Should we leave the rematch for a moment until I play this guy? And I'll just get to you in a moment. I'll just play people that haven't played yet. Okay. If you don't mind. There's still time. 12:36. I'll try and get to you after. I just want to just play these people that haven't played today. Okay, so right, so if I castle and then d4. Knight, okay, bishop e3 for knight f4. Or knight d5, maybe knight d5. Knight f4 and knight d5. Knight d5 here looks tempting. It's in the queen. In fact, b4 looks interesting for c5. Trying to sort of damage that bishop. There's also, I mean, knight f4 looks tempting as well. There's a few things. Yeah, maybe knight f4 and then, or b5, knight f4, b5. Actually, there was knight takes c7. Come on, I'm not thinking. I was thinking two positioning. No, there isn't knight c7 anyway. There's the knight's holding that. What am I talking about? Okay, I'll take it here and then knight d5. That threatens knight f6. Alright, there's knight takes f6. Alright, thanks for the game there. Alright, let's have this rematch. Don, will you avenge? I saw the Avengers last night. Will you avenge? Hope not. So knight f6 and castle. Right, so let's go. What is this? King's Engine. ED and then knight g4 looks pretty direct. Encouraged by knight there, not on f3. Looks as though this is dangerous here because queen h4 is an open invite. With the knight not on f3 looks tasty to me for a moment. I could be deluded here, but it looks as though there are certain opportunities now, direct opportunities, which I'm going to go for. So h3, yeah, knight e5, I'm going to go for this, yes. h3, knight e5. Maybe bishop takes h3 is dangerous. I would suspect it's dangerous. Because, well, here bishop g4 seems dangerous with knight f3 in mind. Knight g4 also seems plausible with knight takes f2 in mind. Yeah, I don't know about this. Knight takes f2 and then there's business with bishop d4 if the king took. Bishop e3 I'd take and then king g3. On rook f2 there's queen g3. So knight takes f2, that's what I'm saying here. Knight takes f2. King takes bishop d4, bishop e3 I just take. Rook takes, queen takes g3. Looks like knight takes f2 has to be played. I've got some pressure. There's bishop h3, there's bishop d4. Bishop f4. Okay. I'm still threatening. Oh, the bishop d6. Bishop d6, bishop d4, surely. Unless there's something about this. It looks to be winning the exchange, but rook, is there compensation or something? Let's imagine queen f1, rook e8. Knight e4. Aha. If I played rook e8 here, there's no knight f6 yet. So am I not threatening stuff? Bishop g3, there's bishop takes f2, maybe. Okay, if my queen goes back to d8 for a moment, just to be able to play f5. If I played f5, there's a kind of shield put up on that f6 square. So f5, maybe knight d7, just go with knight d7 to e5. Actually, isn't that just rook e3 the way this is configured? Knight, isn't there rook e3 here? Queen f4, rook takes d3. Queen d1, rook takes g3. Can I not just take the bishop? Okay, my king side is in question. Okay. Bishop d7. Just to avoid complete disaster with rook e8. Right, so queen f8. Bishop e7, queen g7. Right, I could develop my back row. Yeah. Major. Okay. Maybe I could have considered taking the bishop though. Queen here. Right, so these rooks are probably dangerous. Does knight b4 do anything? h6 with g5. That's intriguing. Maybe. For some reason. I'm intrigued by the idea of playing g5. I don't know if that's any good. It's going to crash around to the 7th rank pretty shortly. And I'm thinking of g5 for some weird reason. Okay. Don't know. Nevertheless, is g5 doing anything here? Bishop e8 to g6 or something. f4. f3, just trying to damage my opponent's king a bit. Oh, d6 looks like a pain. d6. Can I challenge that queen or something? Or pin this guy. d6. Knight b7. I'll take that. Yeah, it's a pretty sharp game. Pretty sharp game. I don't know. It's chaos to me. Goggin Paul. Hi, Goggin. Knight g6, knight f6. f5, knight f6. Knight f6, bishop e7. Bishop e7 and castle. I think that's a reasonable position. I think bishop b5, maybe I just play bishop d7. Bishop b5, bishop d7. So let's see, bishop e7, I castle. f4 coming up, or just put I'll put the king away for a moment. So f4 coming up. F4, does it do anything? Probably not. So okay, c6 instead. Right, now that the king's over there, I'll try and do something over here. Well, not sure what. Yeah, d5. Maybe this b file is good. Okay, so I've weakened e5 though. Maybe a5 is going to be good. a5. Oh, there's knight c6. Okay, queen e8 first. That does give me c5, c4. Okay, so c5, c4. On this h5 is a big deal. It looks actually as if I should stop that. It's good there's no bishop e5 here, because this is vulnerable. If I can get in c5, c4, there's no bishop a4. So there's no bishop a4, it seems. Can I pin that? I can just take here. Go back. And if I take here. So c4 looks like... Okay, I can take that one. Knight, okay, this looks good. Knight g4 or something. I can take that one. Face of the game, go again. Okay, I think this at city mid on. Okay, let's play this King's Engine attack. Standby opening. A little bit of a standby opening. It's reliable. I think it's got a certain element of reliability. King's Engine attack. So, do we have to do the countdown? Is he around? He or she around? 1 elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants, 4 elephants, 5 elephants. Ah, okay. We've got a game. I hope we've got a game. Okay, so here we go. So a default plan, which is very effective, is sometimes to get a knight to d5, sometimes to swap off and then swing the knight in. Very default, effective plan sometimes. Okay, so here's c3, queen c2, knight d5. I'll stop that, I think. So bishop somewhere, d2 or h3, h3 or bishop d2 or bishop a3. Oh, d4 might not be out of the question. CD, knight b4. In that light, bishop d2 seems to be useful. Maybe bishop d2 for a moment, just to cover b4 and hit a5 sometimes. As though d4 might be handy in the future. Might be. Anyway, the knight would be pinned. I can play d4 here. The knight's holding e3, so d4 looks plausible. I'll play it. Okay, so there's a pin. If rook c8, rook fc1, keeping. Hang on, let's use the other one. It's not doing that much. Keeping that pin. Okay, the bishop's holding the rook. There's no pin against the rook necessarily. Queen a2, I'll drop e4. Oh. Maybe d5. Oh, looks a bit scary. Have I gone into something nasty here? Queen a2. I don't want to drop e4. So this looks as though I've gone into a nasty discovered check scenario. Queen a2 might be an idea, just offering e4 because I can't see anything else. I might vaguely on f7 or something. Is there anything? Alright, at least I can use that perk setup. I thought you'd just take on e4. Okay, here, can I play e5? And there's always b3. How about, well, okay, I'll play e5. D takes, knight takes. At least I'm on f7. That's something. And at least I'm not dropping the e-pawn. So d takes, knight takes, I'm on f7. Is it worth doing that? I think it's tasty enough to consider knight takes. I'll take on c8 first. Maybe take on c8 first. So knight takes. Is there anything? Okay, bishop. Bishop e6 though, hang on. Bishop e6. Hang on, bishop e6. Maybe there's d5 there, just about. d5. Bishop e6, d5. Is there anything? What is there to consider? Hang on. d5, bishop d7. Knight c6 would give me a comfortable position. Wouldn't it give me a pawn on c6? So bishop d7, knight c6, I get pawn on c6, potentially. Oh. I thought I had that covered. Don't I have that covered? Probably strongest is bishop takes here. e6, bishop takes, check. That is crushing. And this is bishop e5. Am I complicating it for nothing? Bishop takes, bishop e5, bishop f7, king moves, rook e5. My back row, I don't need the hassle. Knight c6, queen e5, there's knight e7 check. I don't think I want this hassle of this line with taking and taking and taking, king f8. Because the problem there is, if I take, then there's queen d1 check, stuff like that, king moves, rook b1, that sort of back row stuff. Can I just avoid the hassle with knight c6? That forks queen and rook. If queen takes, there's knight e7. Trying to avoid some hassle with my back row. It would be optimistic to assume taking and check, because that was like, there it's mate and there it's winning the queen. But I think the problem is, I mean, we can check with the computer maybe, I don't know, is yeah, this bishop takes e5, bishop f7. Alright, so here I'm taking this guy, and I think I'm blockading the pawn here now, just for safety. Okay, keep an eye on f2. Or not. Can I play rook d1? Queen d3? Alright, yeah, I think there were numerous opportunities there. Let's have a quick look at this. I'm just interested if knight c6 was good. I mentioned knight c6. Does it? So here, bishop takes. Here, am I worried about something which doesn't exist? This check. I thought this. Maybe it doesn't exist. It should be okay as well. I think rook b1. Alright, bishop c4. Okay, there's one check, maybe. Okay, maybe that's plausible. Alright, yeah, thanks for the games. Exciting day, yeah, thanks. Okay, have a good rest of the day. See you next week. Thanks so much.